Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Jensen SR-50. It's an AM FM portable digital radio. I bought this radio for $16.79 from Amazon, and here it is. Pretty cool looking. I had seen this radio a few times out there, and some people had recommended it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And pleasantly surprised. Cool radio, loving it. Okay, here we got the Jensen logo and a holographic look. Awesome. Picture of the radio. On the side here we got some bullet points. Jensen. Okay, you can read that if you want. Cool that this thing is an alarm clock, which was I didn't realize. It has dual alarm features, which is really nice. So here they have little more bullet points with the picture of the radio in the back. And we'll go over most of it. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what we get for under 17 bucks. Alright, so the radio looks like it's bubble wrapped. Get everything out of here. Okay, that's all you get. Alright, let's put the radio aside. Let's see, first thing we got here, I'm going to lower this down. Some instructions. They printed them upside down. What? Yeah, I'm having fun. Alright, hold on. We'll stuff around. Okay. Jensen, portable AM FM digital radio. Picture, user manual. I think it's 2-language. Yeah, it's roadmap style. Radio Portali Digital. Okay, you know, I don't know if I said that right, but alright, so here we go. We got compliance, safety instructions. Wow, safety instructions. Protect your furniture. Alright. Okay, so yeah, so you got listening to the radio, how to do that. That's pretty easy. Sleep timer, care maintenance, auxiliary input, nap function. We have alarm settings, which is cool because it's a dual alarm. You can wake up to a beeper or the radio, which I think is pretty nice. And it's 2 alarms, so you could have one to a beeper, one to an AM station, or you could have one to an FM station, the other one to an AM station. It's kind of nice. So, all right, there it is. Let's get to the radio. Comes bubble wrapped, which is I think is nice. Protects it on its way here. There it is, some cool black color. Let's go ahead and slide it out of here. There we are. Okay. So let's go over dimensions real quick on this little black beauty. We have 6 1/4 inches across, 4 inches high, and a case depth of 2 inches. So for size comparison, let me just kind of bring this up here. What do I have on my bench today to compare this? This is an AM FM radio. I can show you my recently reviewed AudioBox RX2. Give you an idea for size comparison. It's one of those emergency radios for the same price pretty much. Yeah, I think they were identical price. Yeah, identical price points. This one has that big solar panel on it. All right, got that. I think, do I have a CC Pocket laying around? I do. CC Pocket. 1008, 1009. You see this does have a clock. Barely read it when it's not powered up. It gives you an idea for size. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. I can't find Iron Man. Where'd Iron Man go? He'll be back for another video. Okay, I'm going to go lower this down here. We'll go over some features. All right, features of the SR-50 Jensen. Okay, right away here, we have some kind of little rubber tag. It says Jensen. The exterior is like a rubber-coated thingy, and I think is going to get sticky over time. It's all over the back, the top, the bottom, the side. So yeah, that might be an issue later, but you know, for 17 bucks, I think it's worth it. So this thing does quite a bit. So, okay, so let's go ahead. Front of the radio with this metal speaker grill. I believe there's a 2 1/4 inch speaker behind here. I had a hard time figuring it out, but I just kind of measured where the sound was coming from, and we kind of just judged it from there. Here we have the LCD screen. And it will light up in a light blue, like a negative LCD, which looks really nice. It'll show our frequency and our time in it. I'll fire it up in a second. Metal grill continues over. Top of the radio, as you saw, we have a lot of buttons. We have a power mode select. So this cycles our bands AM, FM, auxiliary in, power off. We have a sleep function and time set. We have the snooze button, which also toggles both of our alarms and setting both of those alarms. We have presets, so you have 10 presets on FM, 10 presets on AM, and then we have a nap feature with that button. Here we have a tuning knob, which has an indented feel, if you can hear that. Same with the volume control. So it's a digital volume control also. It's like they're 2 encoders. And the right side, nothing, so no carrying strap. Darn it. Back, we have the antenna. This antenna comes up and swivels, which is really nice. Swivels backwards. And this antenna extends out to 15 inches, which is pretty adequate for this radio. On the back here, we have an auxiliary in jack for your MP3 devices. We have a DC in. It looks like it says right here 6 volts, 600 milliamp hour rating. Here we have a battery compartment. It takes 4 batteries in the kind of alternating positions. Left side, positives on top, and then they alternate as you go to the right. So some people want to know the orientation. There you go. Okay, so that's our 4 batteries. I'm using some rechargeables in there right now. Okay, at the bottom we have 2 little feet, which keeps this radio pretty stable. Get some FCC rules, Spectra, that name Spectra again. Here we have serial number. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about FM reception, and we'll do some audio work with this. And let's just see if they got some dust on this. All right. So, FM reception report. This is pretty cool. FM sensitivity on this radio is amazing. It's very good. It's a 4-star rating. I rate this on a scale of 5, which is fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. So it got very good on the FM sensitivity because I found 72 plus stations. Yeah, plus because I think there were a few faint ones I was just picking up. And if I could hear them, I logged it. FM selectivity. After that, now of course is very good because I could make out those faint stations with just 1 or 2 stations that were stronger near towards me, with local stations that were bleeding over, that I knew I was missing 1 or 2 stations that could have been heard. So not a big problem at all. This radio is phenomenal on FM. So if you're looking for a simple tabletop radio for under 20 bucks and you want it for FM, this thing was amazing. Just rocks. So let's go ahead and do an audio test. So I'm going to go and turn this on. So you hit the power button. And it defaults in the auxiliary mode. Hit it again, it goes to FM. And right now it's a new station. You can go to your presets. There we go. This is Radio Todderbert. As max volume goes to 15. Okay, so there you go. Gives you an idea how that works. Go ahead and just turn that off. All right, so yeah, it has these cool buttons, like the alarm setting feature here. Set your alarm 1, alarm 2. You do it while the radio is on, which is nice. The presets, which you saw there, which will show you get an AM, you get 10, you get the 10 on FM. Let's see that mode. So we're going to go ahead and just, let's extend this antenna. I think we can get that FM station there. Let's listen to my new station at 105.9. So what we'll do is we'll just presets up. Okay. Turn this up here. Whoop. That's our tuning. So when you tune, it tunes in your 100 kilohertz steps. And then if you just go fast, it'll seek out the strongest station, which is nice. And it'll stop once it finds one. I'm downstairs, so it's kind of hard. There we go, found one.
Son of the Most High God. I am his son, I am his daughter, and he loves me.
And 0% interest for an entire year on approved credit. They provide a free in-home estimate explaining the process tailored for your home. Call Repipe Specialist today for your free in-home estimate at 888-553-5972. 888-553-5972. 888-553-5972.
So you get the idea. It's just an awesome FM receiver. Wow. couldn't believe the amount of stations I found. And it sounds really good. The audio out of this radio sounds real bassy, really nice in the highs too. It's blowing me away for a little digital radio under $20. So we're gonna go ahead and do the AM. We're gonna do an AM band scan here. Let me just go ahead and go to the bottom of the band, and we'll see what we pick up. Now during the day, it was pretty good. I was picking up some solid receiving, solid stations locally, and then picking up some semi-locals, which was really nice. Turn this up.
Education Institute. We just completed a thorough study on midterm election years and found the stock market had...
Next thing you need to do is you need to talk to a real estate agent and find out what this house is actually
So
worth.
WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Because right now you don't...
175 miles, 5,000 watt tower.
I don't know.
not strong connections to their pets and other people that they're intense about them, like they...
Got some country music on CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watt tower. Nice.
And so...
Bring this up a little bit.
It's just that
So that's coming in nice and clear. That is WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles away.
came out of my shell.
Nice.
Strike zone might have just clipped the corner. Borderline pitch up and away.
Game tied, bottom of the ninth inning. Murphy leading it off for the Cubs. The pitch by Davis. Low and inside, ball three.
Davis tried to put out pitch the knuckle curve. Bounced it about 2 feet.
5 tomorrow periods of rain to rain, snow in the afternoon, northwest and service after the 60. On Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 7. On Friday, periods of rain, high of 4.
Okay, CFTR, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. That's surprising it's coming through.
I think that'd be even more fun.
WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
I actually look at this as a platform. And
the side effects that I would normally get from other drugs, I don't get from ketamine. For me, it's been all upside, no downside.
720
The side
WGN,
effects
Chicago.
are the real problem for me, and I think for
So that's 740. That's Zoomer, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Talk 760 WJR has teamed up with Rinaldi Sausage to elevate your
Detroit,
tailgate.
Michigan,
You could win a
270
Coleman
miles.
tailgating grill
Sweet.
along with Lions logo tailgate essentials, including grilling tools. Face pads for each passenger, not unlike the way headphones
WBBM,
are
Chicago.
supposedly.
Furthermore, investors must understand that such investment could be illiquid for an indefinite period of time. No public market currently exists for the securities, and if a public market develops following the offering,
WGY, Albany,
get a copy of the offering circular.
Albany, New York, 740 miles.
And other related topics, including
Absolutely nothing. 0.0. You get nothing in life. Nothing.
Age and health-related restrictions may apply.
Hey, good neighbors, Dave Lee here, and it's fall sale. Get the low price guarantee on.
So WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Alder hickory, even painted cabinets.
Like to play News Radio 840 WHAS on iHeartRadio.
News Radio 840 WHAS.
Louisville, Kentucky. Current time, 10:23 p.m. Central Standard. Near Chicago, Illinois. KOA Denver, 890 miles. Just picking them up. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
The way we have it set up now.
Just gonna kind of cruise it up here. Whoops, slow it down. Seeking. That's what happens when you go fast. You gotta. CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles. Be able to say it sooner or later.
Part of Davis's arsenal that you can't
ESPN 1000,
I think
the
you
MVP.
absolutely sell out. We're talking 3 balls and 1 strike, but it's got to be in your zone, middle in. You can't go middle away with it.
A state that whoever supported the
KDKA Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
be given medication for his delusions.
WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
Throughout his jail term.
Despite positive domestic economic indicators, people in the U.S. are continually worried about the next recession.
KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
It doesn't matter what the data in the U.S. They would not turn when the Lord would deal with them. The Lord would send these forms of judgment upon them.
KAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles.
A form of incurable disease. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got to turn back to
1100. Let's go to Romeo, who is out. You're on WTAN.
Nick, I don't always
Cleveland,
agree
Ohio,
with you,
345 miles.
but this time I have to disagree with you.
On what?
Well,
Hey, where was it? I mean, it says many senators want to at least
KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 270
they want to
miles.
see at least parts of it released to the public because this has
Out of this deal because he was got, by my math, he's out at least $26,700 in fine. One for the swiping move.
This is usually WBBR, New York City, New York.
For flipping the ball into the crowd after his touchdown. Yeah, Jason, I've got a big question here real quick.
Bloomberg Radio.
If his picture was... Hey, it's not going to be like a national... So here we are, I can't work.
you know, knock on wood and all of that. And thank you for
WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
An amazing, amazing staple in my life.
For a limited time.
It's smart business. Not only is it a feel-good story, hey, we won, but what it does is...
WHIO, Dayton, Ohio, 280 miles.
Business move.
Another wide ball, which is what we've seen all night long. And it's 2-2.
And it hasn't been at this one...
Work my way up here.
Regardless of pace or sex. Agree with that. Understand that.
This may be WKJG, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 185 miles.
If we do away with that basic.
Okay, 1430, I think it's KZQZ, St. Louis, Missouri. 275 miles. Nice to hear music. Coming in nice.
I like the stuff that's rough and abrasive on the skin. I always hate those parts, the dumbest damn things you perceive.
KXNO, Des Moines, Iowa. 280 miles, 5,000 watt tower. Kind of pushing the limits with this radio. This is WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee, barely picking it up, 434 miles. I was hoping to get a call letters, but it's alright. Let's keep going. KOKC, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 690 miles.
Including Ensign Richard Nixon in October of 1942.
KXCL,
They flew nearly
Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
Flights before flight training officials.
Got music on 1630, KCJJ, the mighty Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watt tower.
Jordan Mack, open palms right to the way.
1660, I'll check this one.
Preview in for you. We'll start the NHL season with Ed Olczyk, lead analyst for NBC on their coverage of the NHL. Eddie O, next hour, your calls here, 855-212.
Yep, kind of lost him. Don't have it logged. I'll hopefully catch him one day. We're almost through the band here. Okay, so that pretty much ends the band scan for the AM at night. It does really well. I'm really happy with it. Let me show you the presets. So if I had presets here in the AM.
2008 World Series MVP with the Phillies when they beat Joe Madden's Tampa Bay Ball Club. He was also the MVP of the National League Championship Series that year against the Los Angeles Dodgers. David Dahl is first up for Colorado in the 10th inning.
Betty Rubble or
Wilma.
Wilma,
yes.
Betty or Wilma, right? Wow.
That order. Voter anger is intense.
That is Joe Woodward of Spring that they had on the roster for just such a situation. Extra innings where they...
The biggest music festival of the year, and it's coming to the CW.
iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Option available right here in St. Louis. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a...
October, it's about trust. This is certainly a guy who is deserving of trust from his manager, given his pedigree.
This is WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Texas Rangers.
And the idea of covering the eight apparently reflected in...
This is CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. I think that's my presets. Cool. Alrighty, yeah, that that 1630 KCJJ comes in really nice around dusk. So let's go ahead and so you can cycle the mode. So the auxiliary, FM, AM, and then you can press and hold to turn that off. Do that. So the clock's always running, which is nice, but then the light goes out in 5 seconds. You can still see the clock. You just got to angle it in the light a little bit when that light goes out. I found with this radio, so you can see it. It's 10:33. Just you got to get the right angle on there. So alrighty, let's do final thoughts on the Jensen SR-50. Yeah. So is this radio worth under $17? Yeah, it's excellent. The FM performance is amazing on this guy. The AM performance is decent. At night, you heard it. I was picking up some decent long-range stations, which is great, and we're coming in clean. Top of the band, didn't seem to fade too much. So definitely a strong AM radio. Definitely for locals, it rocks. Everything. I just don't like the rubber coating, but you know what? For under $17, I'm not going to complain. It turns rubbery and I can't handle it. I'll just toss it and get a new one. I mean, it's pretty much like a disposable radio in a way, but it's actually pretty powerful. Running on the 4AA batteries, definitely has some power to that speaker, and I can tell it sounds really good. So the audio on this thing is amazing. It's missing a headphone jack. It'd be kind of nice, I guess, to have it, but this radio is kind of meant just to be like a tabletop radio. More or less, and for traveling, so you have your own personal alarm clock radio, which is pretty handy. I think that's really nice, and this reception would be really good for traveling too, because you'll be able to pick up a lot of stations wherever you're going. So pretty happy. And then auxiliary in too is a nice handy feature to have. So definitely a buy recommendation by Todderbert. Yes, buy it today. If you like to support the channel, go ahead and click the link below. I'll supply it for you for this radio, and enjoy it. It's just a fun radio. I can't knock it at all. I mean, I'm having a fun time with this digital, and it's under $20. Yeah, go get it. Think you're gonna have a good time. So great. If you enjoyed the presentation of the Jensen SR-50 AM FM portable radio that rocks the house, give Todderbert a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Two, if you like the Jensen radios and you want to look for more, I'll try to keep looking out there. And if you want to stay in the know, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and get notified of future videos. I plan to do a daytime band scan on the AM, see what this does. I remember doing a little bit today, and it was really nice. And we'll share it together here, and I'll show you what it does during the day. I know it's important to a lot of people, and it is important to me now too. I like both daytime and nighttime AM listening. So there it is for that. So then, of course, number 3, comment below what you think about this radio. I know a few of you guys own this radio and like it, and actually told me about this. So I wouldn't have known about this model if you hadn't mentioned it. I probably would have passed on it. But for the money, definitely worth every penny. I'm digging it. Of course, join me at Patreon over here. This little icon pops up with the letter P. It's a support channel for if you want to come over and support this channel. It's really nice. There's a lot of cool activities for you guys to do. A lot of free stuff. You don't have to support. You can just have a good time. A lot of old-time radio shows if you guys are into those. A lot of neat pictures of the radios, insides. We talking about new stuff coming out, what I plan to do with the channel, new things coming to the channel, which you're going to love. It's all on there. If you want to support the channel, you can start out as little as $1 a month and enjoy it. So it's a really good time. A lot of cool people over there. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next. Take care, and goodbye.